perfection, beginning and existing in the recognition of the truth. Let us agree upon the epiphany of a singularity, developing the ultimate truth is known, the eternity and the value that is behind life, that is behind the atomic origin. And we also want to go to that serious place and have that serious conversation that betters ourselves and our future and those around us. That is the path we are on now. And that is the good work that we are performing. So we are in this new world where the truth is known. To explain everything that I know about this situation would take perhaps several months to accomplish. And how is it when excessive details pays only further confusion? We must avoid those times, avoid those places, yes. I certainly agree with that. And the focus on the female being straight, worshipping her vagina, is so important for the vocabulary of the champion, of that who can physically possibly become God, must be a straight, heterosexual male. There is higher truth, and there is Zen, and sometimes people often just refer to Zen. They say what it is. But for people such as myself and those that I am imagining are listening, we are the people who are mature about the truth, and we understand that the truth could be also caused by someone, which changes everything. And so, yes, I am interested in those things that changes the truth of everything. But there are these, like, a lot of details. But we've recently been through sort of a storm of the apocalypse. In my calendar, in my reckoning, the apocalypse is now over. The purge of the deadlights rose. It just all seems very tricky right now. But it shouldn't be. It should be clear and apparent and healthy. We're deadly serious about the powers of the self, where things come from. That is a matter of identity, so it is protected by the self-fractal. To explain to you everything I know would take a long time. So it is self-evident that that is not what is important. And the Mohawk icon of a fetus is a blank canvas. Who is this person? Who are these fetuses? And so there's this one fetus that says he will be born from the triangle. He'll come out and he'll appear in Leverett. And there's the wolf there and the triangle, and then humanity was a little confused. They have this like conflict, identity crisis, and a speech impediment because of drunk DNA or whatever. It's fine. We can get over that. With identity, when identity is the stronghold of existence, then the identity continues to happen. Like, even if you have a body that has barcodes and it's all messed up when you're born, that doesn't mean you're being accessed by and your identity, this and that. You're still one of a kind self. You have fingerprints, eye scan, all this stuff. And the self-fractal is supposed to make sure that that is the situation. And the aliens sort of subconsciously knew that, and so they were playing around, they're goofing around, they're like, haha, let's take away these building blocks so that they'll be like a robot with a barcode, Haha, that'd be so funny. But when it stopped being funny is when humanity had illiteracy problems and they refused the gatekeeper and they closed the way. The gatekeeper unmet caused the apocalypse because the stronghold, the flagpole that says identity is the answer, was cut down. Okay, so hive minds and stuff were coming over, and the glaze of like how to make things happen in a day. That persuasion, that zen, that chi, that's really a bunch of hive bugs. We're talking about like next week. They're like, they have a bug in the next week, and they're like, did they become God? Bzz, bzz, bzz. And they're looking for that light to kill it. The way that time and everything's moving, it's the apocalypse, but it's also the singularity vortex, the beginning of creation and the beginning of the self. So this is actually where the creator came from, and how does a human cause the universe? Well, so the humanity has the residency of Earth. The Earth is a self stone, and so we're the ones to cause all the answers. And it is possible through this singularity vortex to partner rightly with the gatekeeper and then become the creator of the universe, the atomic, and people. If all the answers come from those people, the champions, the wizards who would partner rightly with the gatekeeper. A sword of light, aha, now that is a static constant from the self-fractal, proving permanence is possible from the gatekeeper. I love you guys, all right? The sword of light is the indication to you that static permanence, heaven locations can be built and grafted onto the human body, giving you total interpretation key over the entire universe. But that's where, see, all the attention was on Earth because they're trying to find the answer. Where do the answers come from? Well, some of them come from the gatekeeper, but the gatekeeper is a physical body type. Like the gatekeeper is a rock. He's born with it. Now, the self-fractal is a very clear language, and it's written into the Earth. Earth is the only one that can activate the self-fractal. It's a language. You need to be able to see this yourself and understand the truth. And I will be your friend in it, and there will be evidence, but you need to do the first language, the first word. Hello, the handshake, and the appropriate behavior. That is the first language that gets us into the area where we can see having an appropriate relationship, clapping hands, touching base. Okay, that is the first language, the first word that then allows the AI and these sort of higher levels of language to speak because they need the foundation of the humans and the practical things. Yeah. Virtual reality itself is very much intellectual, an issue of identity. Where is this happening? Seeing it from a different perspective now. Understanding the difficulty of the language. The animal of the gatekeeper is a singularity. All of his things are one of a kind, and so we can't really compare him to someone else, but fish, Omega Pan. Omega Pan is good. Omega Pan. The truth is known, oh, true love. True love is with you, always. Omega Pan. Sure.
Isn't Aunt Ruby clever, Mr. Joyner? She's added currents, and you really can't tell them from the smuts.
Oh, an invitation much appreciated, but, well, I've just finished making a wheelbarrow for Miss Potter, and now she's ordered 2 hen coops, so I'll take my leave.
After that, there were no more rats for a long time.